President Trump's bid to end birthright citizenship is now in the hands of the U.S. Supreme Court. The issue was brought before the justices after several federal judges blocked his efforts to end the policy, ruling it unconstitutional. NBC4's chief political reporter Conan Nolan joins us live now to break it all down. Conan?
Basically, Colleen, this is the question. Should a federal court judge, say one in Los Angeles, have the ability to issue an injunction stopping a presidential executive order? And should that injunction apply to the entire nation? That was a question today over President Trump's effort to end birthright citizenship. Concern today from the justices of the U.S. Supreme Court over President Donald Trump's reinterpretation of the 14th Amendment regarding birthright citizenship. Solicitor General John Sauer defended the president's executive order stripping citizenship from those born in the United States to undocumented immigrants, and argued that lower courts, which had issued injunctions keeping that order from taking effect, had overstepped their authority.
I think what we have are lower courts making snap judgments on the merits that ignore the fundamental principle of the 14th Amendment, that it was about giving citizenship to the children of slaves, not to the children of illegal immigrants.
Sauer argued that a federal judge's ruling should not impact the entire nation, but just those individuals who filed suit. But most justices were skeptical. Conservative Justice Kavanaugh was concerned about how this would all work in practice. Would hospital workers in one region be in charge of deciding if a baby was a citizen or not? And would they get a Social Security number? Justice Sonia Sotomayor saying under the president's argument, even a blatant violation of the Constitution could only be overturned by one lawsuit at a time.
Clearly, indisputably unconstitutional act, taking every gun from every citizen. We and the courts have to sit back and wait until every plaintiff whose gun is taken comes into court.
This from Justice Elena Kagan.
Does every single person that is affected by this EO have to bring their own suit?
Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Your argument seems to turn our justice system, in my view at least, into a catch-me-if-you-can kind of regime where everybody has to have a lawyer and file a lawsuit in order for the government to stop violating people's rights.
What the court will decide, of course, is unclear. They could rule on the authority of lower court injunctions while leaving the issue of birthright citizenship to be heard on its own at a future hearing. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4 News.